Welcome back, guys, to Pokemon Silver Nuzlocke Challenge. Mitchell back here as your commentating host once again. At the end of the last episode, what did we do? Well, we kind of failed to catch really anything. We did not catch anything on the current route we are on, and unfortunately that means no Donphan, no Skarmory, none of that fun jazz. However, in case you missed the last episode, we did catch ourselves Bruce, and that's pretty cool. He's our registered Golbat, and as I said before, we're not really sure if we will use him or not. One of those things is kind of up for grabs. So we're just going to continue on here. We're just jumping down through the route, grabbing a little bit of trainer experience. Then we're going to fly back up to the top, go to the right side of the route, just make sure we don't miss anything. And after that's done, we will be going to Goldenrod to fight off Team Rocket in Goldenrod. So now we're Gibbs against Machoke, and we are going to be surfing for days. So it's a level 28 Machoke. That's, I remember when we had a level 28 Machoke, and we kind of fucked up. But hey, I'm not going to drag that up. So that karate chop with the critical hit, of course high critical hit ratio, really kind of hurt, but no big deal because the surf will be more than enough to kill him. And there we go, and we'll get a shit ton of experience, not that we needed it, and Gibbs grows to level 31. So Black Belt was defeated, and we are all good. So now we're going to jump over here, grab this item, X Special, which really doesn't do much for me, but whatever. Jump down here, we run to a random Pokemon, and it is a Phanpy again. I did not know that they will flee from you. Had I known that, this would have gone much different. I might have been able to catch ourselves a Phanpy in the last episode. So that's super effective, and we're going to continue on. And here's another item. It's a revive, that's pretty cool. Let's go up here. And here's another trainer to battle. It's probably a hiker by the looks of him. It is a hiker with two Pokemon. One's a Diglett, level 27. No big deal, we will one-shot that thing with Surf. Not even worried about it. Gibbs is our new boy. He's our new Vin Diesel of this Pokemon team. So we get a decent amount of experience for that, and then he'll probably bring out a Dugtrio. Of course he does. But our Surf, oh, did not see that coming. And thankfully it was not a critical hit. I did not see that Dugtrio outspeeding me. But I should have registered that he could have easily outsped me. But now we get enough to nearly level up, so that's the main thing. So we defeat that hiker, and now we get to move on. And where are we going from here? Another cave entrance. Fruit-bearing tree, it's a poison cure berry. That's not a bad thing to have. And this one is just a regular berry, which you never know. That extra 10 HP might be the difference between do or die. And here we have a few more trainers. I'm raising Pokemon 2. Will you battle with me? Of course I will. I am a Pokemon trainer after all, and I will battle every single challenge. So this one just has a Mankey, probably higher level. No, this Mankey sucks. He's only level 17. So I have no problem with just surfing this thing because I know I'll kill it in one hit. So now we grew to level 32. That's pretty cool. And that will end Camper Ted, who there must be an alternate way to get up here at this juncture because now we're into lower level Pokemon. I don't really need the dire hit, I'm not worried about it. So here's another trainer, and she says I raised Pokemon 2, let's battle. yeah. So anyways, for other reasons, could you guys tell me how you're faring in Pokemon Go? If you play it, I would like to hear about it. I'm not doing too shabby myself. Now, a lot of people here cheated. They cheated. They once it was released in Australia, a lot of people here hacked the game. Being from Canada, I feel very apologetic towards those people. I'm not a huge fan of hacking things like that. Yeah, so they did it. They did it, and they said they were going to ban accounts that were found hacking once they officially released it. They did release it, and they did not ban anybody. So right now, I am fairly behind everybody else. There's a lot of level 20 and 21 trainers out there, and I am just sitting here at level 14 in Pokemon Go, and you know, just trying to get by, you know, having a day job and all that stuff, unfortunately. But you know, I mean, if that's how people are gonna play, that's how people are gonna play, and you know, I don't really want much part of it, to be honest. To be like I would rather you know, do it honestly, and if I get to, you know, be at the top of my game, great. If I don't, because other people are way far ahead because they cheated and stuff like that and hacked the game to get it early, well, you know, that's that. You know, I can't prevent that, and I wouldn't try. You know, like, I mean, and I mean, it doesn't really matter to me so much, but it's just kind of like, you know, I mean, I started the game and I did really well. I started off really well, and I played it. I walked around, I biked around, I got really active, and just to find out that every single gym, the moment I turned on the game, all the guys were already like level 17 and 18 that were controlling the gyms. So I mean, I had no choice. You know, I had no chance of my first gym experience was just yesterday, because I wasn't strong enough all the way from 1 to level 14 to even try to challenge a gym. I couldn't. You know, the Pokemon you catch by that point are too weak, and you don't have enough candies to hatch anything else. So, you know, I just thought it was a little unfair, and I liked the idea that they were going to ban all the people that hacked the game, but maybe they weren't able to. I don't know. But they kind of let me down. They kind of let me down by not doing that, because that makes it unfair for the people who honestly waited for the release and are real Pokemon fans and wanted to play, you know, it honestly. So, anyways, right now we're battling a trainer who has a Pidgeot, a badass looking Pidgeot at level 25. See how much Surf does. Does over half, so one more will be more than enough, assuming the sand attack does not hinder us. It easily could, but it doesn't, and we are going to drown this bird. And there we go, we get a shit ton of experience. Sends out now an Electabuzz. Well, I'm really scared of that thing, so I'm going to go with Whitney here. Because Whitney can take any single special attack like it's nothing. Goes for the light screen. Don't even care. I'm going for the stomp. It'll do probably, yeah. Well, it critical hit. I was about to say, there's no way that honestly did that. But there we go. We defeated the cool trainer, who an Electabuzz. That was a little surprising. So anyway, we're just going to jump down here. Here we get an item, a max potion. Glad to get it. Here we have that trainer from before. We're going to go down this side this time. Still run into Karate Joe here. And this is the guy who wants to call for a rematch. Kenji. I always register Kenji, actually. Because I don't know why, I just always did. You know, not that it was amazing in any shape or regard, but I just always did. So now, of course, we run into a Graveler, who would have been an awesome addition to this team. We're going to Surf, because this thing has self-destruct more than likely, and I don't want to take a self-destruct to the face. But a times 4 Surf will easily kill it, so. .440 experience, and we are now officially at level 33. Anthony the Hiker is calling us, saying it's me, want to battle, and we will not be going to battle Anthony, only because even though he does have a Machamp and everything, we don't have anybody that can really benefit from that right now. And I just want to get a move on right now. Once we reach the bottom of this route, as I said, we are going to fly to Goldenrod. We're going to start the rocket tower, and I want that rocket tower completed. I mean, you know, we're already 10 minutes plus into the video, but I want to see if I can't run through that. Not to the point of being not uncautious. What's the word I'm looking for? Not the opposite of being cautious. Being rash. That's not the word I was looking for, but that's fine. But something similar to that. That's not my intention. My intention is simply to try and. I really want to see if we can get all 8 gym badges and really have a shot at this. Even though our team has been decimated, not once, but twice. Twice we came back from basically nothing. And it's really unfortunate too, because I had to spend a lot of time rebuilding this team. And you can only imagine if I had all of those options across the 3 full teams that I built, what kind of team I'd have right now. I'd have a pretty solid, pretty diverse team that would probably be much more exceptional. I can guarantee it would be a better team than it is right now. But that's not on anybody's fault other than mine. Bad prep, overestimation, and just playing poorly. Really underestimating the game mechanics and not assuming that they couldn't do this, or certain Pokemon's levels and attacks, stats, and just a combination of everything really that I really did. I fell short. I really did. So I don't even know what a mystery berry does, but you know what? I do not give a crap about. I really don't need money, so toss the nugget. And we will take the mystery berry, even though I have no clue what it does. I completely forget what a mystery berry is for. So here we go, and we've reached the same point we were at earlier, so yeah. Oh, but there was one trainer I did miss. Alright, that's fine. We'll battle this trainer, and then we will fly to Goldenrod. We'll heal up, and then we'll go through the Goldenrod radio tower. So he's probably got a bunch of low-level Geodudes. Yes, he does, because he has a bunch of them. So we're just going to surf his whole team, hopefully get to level 34. I do not have a King's Rock yet. I don't know where you actually get one. It's probably in Mount Mortar or somewhere retarded. That I'm not actually going to go through, so. We already caught our Mount Mortar Pokemon, who was Vin Diesel, our beloved Machamp, who gave himself up so that we might fight another day in this Johto Nuzlocke journey. This Johto journey. And we are this close to having Gibbs be level 34. And I would like a Politoed. Only the reason I do not want a Poliwrath is two simple reasons. A Water Stone I will not get until I am at least part of the way into Kanto. And even if I do get there, there's no guarantee I even remember how to get a Water Stone. I think it's from Bill's father or someone like that in the lighthouse. I don't know. Anyways, and the second reason, of course, is because special attack wise, which all water attacks, which is what I'm using Gibbs for here, were based in the special stat, and Politoed's generally speaking, special stat is higher than Poliwrath's. Poliwrath is focused on attack stat, not the other way around. So anyway, we reached the bottom of the route. We might have missed one or two things, no big deal. I'm sure we didn't miss anything too vital. and now we will go to Goldenrod City and heal up. We are now about 15 minutes into the video, so we will definitely get a good chunk of Radio Tower out of the way. So we're going to heal up our team, and once we get the Silver Wing, we will we're going to have to see about getting ourselves to Lugia in the Royal Islands. I don't know what if Claire unlocks an HM though, whether it's Waterfall or something like that. I don't know if that's required. So I might have to beat Claire first. I'll look into that. So now we are officially into the Rocket Tower, excuse me. And we've taken over the radio tower, blah blah blah, we are scary. Yeah, well, you're going to have to fight me, and I'm just going to wreck all these rocket grunts, because they have a bunch of level nothings. Yeah, level 24, that's nothing. I'm just going to be surfing for days. And it nearly took him out in one hit. I'm kind of disappointed that it didn't. And we do end up taking a little bit of damage just because he used quick attack, and of course we missed with the double slap, and then we hit the second one. And here comes the next Raticate, and we will double slap this one. He goes for the Hyper Fang. That's a bit of a bitch move. Come on, double slap. There we go. There, that's enough damage so that now Surf will be able to kill him. He does miss the next Hyper Fang, that's good. Goes for the quick attack, so now we're going to be down almost into the yellow. Very unfortunate, really, because if it weren't for the quick attacks and the misses from the double slap, we'd be solid here. But Radio Tower is not a gym. Radio Tower is not a gym, so we can leave, we can come and go as we please. It's not a huge deal. We are going to switch though, because our other guys need some fun. We need to give Rock here some fun. Here we go. Now we're going to fight a couple rockets up here. There's, you know, this is nothing like the Sylph Company. This has nothing on it. The Sylph Company takes a few parts. This we might even be done by the end of the video. Level 26 Arbok, not even worried about it. Fly. I'll be faster. Just gonna use Bite. But my fly attack should do about half. And it does. Goes for the Leer, no big deal. I'm gonna go for Fly again, just to take him out. He goes for the Poison Sting, but of course he misses. The Fly hits, and now we have taken out a level 26 Arbok. And we get a good chunk of experience for that. Rocket Grunt was defeated, and we'll fight this next rocket here. We're Team Rocket, exploiters of Pokemon. They're evil. Am I scared? No. Or would be if they had stronger Pokemon, but they don't. Or if it was a gym-like setting, but it's not. I'm not going to waste my flies on these lower level guys. My quick attack should be enough. I'm surprised actually it is, but at the same time I'm kind of not. Because once you raise your Pokemon to match gym leaders, all the trainers are one-shotted throughout the whole game. This game, a lot of people complain about it for this reason. Some of my best friends complain about this game because the lack of high levels, and I've talked about this in earlier videos, but that's what makes it such a challenge, because you go around and battle trainers that have level 17 Pokemon and the gym leader has a level 27, you know, and you're like, whoa, I'm not prepared for this. I haven't been like gradually stepped up to this point, and they just expect you to be able to do it, and it makes the challenge of it more difficult. And same with the final battle with Red, whereas the strongest Pokemon are, you know, in their 50s and stuff. The wild Pokemon are nothing, and then you go and have to battle a guy who's got high level 70s. You know, you're not prepared for it. You can't just go through this game not train and then go expect to beat the whole game. You can't. I don't think it's possible. Unless you built the perfect team, and certainly not in a Nuzlocke, but if you were able to build the perfect team, it might be possible, but I can't see it. I can't see it happening. Like someone to actually go through regular, just play the game as they normally would, and just walk up to red and defeat them. Because the levels surrounding up to that point wouldn't allow that. And that was the whole point, I think, they tried to do. But I don't know. I'm not Nintendo, so. And now we battle another rocket, who this time has a Zubat. A Zubat who's going to go down to my wing attack. In one hit. And here we have another Zubat. So, assuming the same level, roughly the same stats, as long as I don't get a min roll, which I don't, kill him off easy. Here's the 5th rocket we have fought so far. So, I mean, we're just walking through these rockets like they're nothing. Sends out a Griever. I'm gonna just see what the fly will do. Of course he goes. Of course he does. I should have chanced to wing attack. The fly does hit though. And it is not enough. Not enough. Ew, he goes for the sludge. Quick attack. Does hit. Perfect, so the minimized does not matter. Another Griever. Let's go for wing attacks this time. See what a wing attack will do. Damn, it's nearly as good as fly, except it's not 2-turn. That doesn't really make sense though, because fly is supposed to be 90. Wing attack's only supposed to be 60, so not really sure why that's such a minuscule difference. And that muck sprite looks awesome. It really does. The yellow sprite was kind of stupid, but the original one from red and blue was awesome. This one looks cool. And of course we get poisoned by the poison gas, but one more wing attack after this will take out this muck. Really don't want to have to give up that experience if I don't have to. The pound does a decent amount, but with this wing attack we will not take the poison damage. We do have poison cure items, and we get the 840 experience. There's a Pokemon I've never used that I really want to use, is Muck. I think Muck is... I used to not like Muck, now I like Muck. Yeah, I think Muck is pretty cool. Love to use a Muck sometime. We got a couple more rockets sitting there. Here's a scientist who's... I always check the scientists because you know they're part of Team Rocket most of the time. So this one's sending out a Magnemite. I should have guessed, because now I'm at a real bad disadvantage here. I'm going to switch into Whitney to deal with this scientist. Goes for the lock on, so I could have potentially done something against him. Anyway, we'll go for the stomp. I know it's not very effective, but you know what? It's good enough. He wanted to make sure he did a perfect 20, I guess, with the lock on. Stomp is not enough to kill him. You know what? I'm gonna go for the rollout only because it'll build, and if he's got a bunch of Magnemites, you know, it'll build up. Okay, underwave. That's not good. Because for the Thunder Wave I might paralyze. No. And a critical hit 3 times rollout will certainly take out that Magnemite. I did not see that one coming, and now he's probably got a Magneton. No, just another Magnemite. He went for the Supersonics now. Became confused. Damn. That would have been so easy. Gonna go for the Stomp this time. He goes for the Lock On. Confused no more, but I'm fully paralyzed. Goes for the Supersonic again. Gotta fight through a bunch of hacks here. And we do just that. We fought through the hacks, but we gotta do it about twice more now. Meanwhile, he's got a perfect 20 attack. And then I hurt myself in confusion. Goes for the Lock On again. I don't get why he's going for the Lock On. But I mean, I'm not complaining. I'm getting a little worried here because now the Sonic Boom will do 20 even damage. We're down to 28. And of course I'm fully paralyzed. I cannot stay in. I'm going to have to go to Grace. Grace, the backbone of this, of course, the Supersonic. We'll have to do it all with an Iron Tail. And hit myself in confusion. Well, let's try a Thunder Punch then. Still hit myself in confusion. Another Lock On. Confused no more. Thunder Punch is enough to do it. So, but man, that was a bit of a weakening of the team right there. Let's see what we got here. Rock and stay out because I don't think I'll be battling any more of those anytime soon. Team Rocket has locked himself in with the director. Blah blah blah. Fifth floor. Let's battle these 2 rockets and make our way to the 3rd floor. And it's just a 1-off, but it is a wheezing, a high-level wheezing. So we're just gonna go for the fly here. See what happens. Goes for the sludge, misses, and we go for the fly. It's gonna do not nearly enough. Hey guys, sorry about the interruption. Once again, I always pick terrible times to record. I don't get why. I even have less than half the house is filled, you know, and I still always get interrupted, even if there's one person in the house. They always tend to come down in that time. I could sit on my PS4 for 10 hours and not be disturbed, and the moment I try to record, always get a disturbance. Anyways, so we're gonna try for the wing attack. Because we saw the damage of that smug, it wasn't that great, and we got a critical hit, so it doesn't really matter in the end. And Rock grew to level 34. That's pretty cool. Almost got a Pidgeot here, which is kind of what I'm banking for. Just kind of raise up Rock here to fully evolve form of a Pidgeot. And here we get one that should be fairly simple because of that. Coughings, level 23. Wing attack should do well over half, if not kill. Well over half. And it's a self-destruct. I did not see that coming. Did not see that coming. Did not. Shit. 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 Ah, there goes. I got greedy with the evolution. That's all there is to it. I got greedy. Fuck. Fuck is all I can say. Another teammate down to something so foolish as self-destruct. There is not a Nuzlocke I play that I do not get a self-destruct. I always get self-destructed for some stupid reason. And that is That is that one. Shit. Shit, that sucks. Damn. I don't know what to say, guys. I fucked up. That's what it boils down to. I fucked up. And because I was greedy with a couple levels, I'm not going to have a Pidgeot. I'm going to not have a Pidgeot at all. Or a Pidgeotto. We've lost our buddy Rock in Rocket Tower. Fuck, that sucks. Well, we've got no choice. We're on the 4th floor. We might as well just continue on with Ryujin in the lead. I apologize for my phone. I did not realize it was on volume. As Gym Leader Geo, if you guys don't follow him, please do. He's awesome. I love Gym Leader Geo. He's a great competitive battler in the GBA. As he would say, phone, you get one chance. It's your one chance. Yeah, if you guys don't follow him, please do. If anybody who follows me will enjoy watching Gym Leader Geo. So if you like my videos, you'll love his videos. He's much better at this than I am. Just commentating, personality-wise, just better. Not necessarily at doing a Nuzlocke, just in general in that way. Just being better on YouTube, should I say. And of course I'm getting confused up the yin-yang here. The confusion is what's doing the most damage. If this continues, I might just have to quit Pokemon. This is ridiculous. The hack's going on. There we go. That's reasonable. After 4 times. Ridiculous. Confused no more. Finally. Only got confused 3 out of 4. So the Rocket Grunt was defeated. And now we're gonna fight the Scientist on floor 4. Who's got 1 Pokemon. And it is a Porygon. I can deal with that. I can strength this thing all to hell. Level 30 Porygon. 1 hit. Critical. Don't care. Still took out a Porygon. 1 hit. And here we have reached the... What the fuck? The 5th floor. You can... It's a fake. Is that what you were expecting? Wrong, I'm an imposter. I pretended to be the real thing to prepare for our takeover. I'll tell you where the real director is if you beat me. Well, I'm totally gonna kick your ass, you rocket piece of shit. 6 Pokemon have gotta be weak as hell. Level 23. 30. He's got 6 guys and his first is a level 30. This might be more interesting than I thought. We have to make up, we have to revenge, we have to decimate Team Rocket for our loss of Rock. And we get the poison. That is not good. Ladies and gentlemen, may I just say, that is not good. So we are going to switch into Grace here. gonna go for the sludge again, and I'm hoping not for a poison. So I can take the hit. I did not get the poison. So I can Thunder Punch our way to, I can Thunder Punch this team. By the looks of it, I'm going to have to heal up if I want to continue. Let's see if a Thunder Punch, a Strength from a Gyarados, couldn't take him out. But a Thunder, that's a critical hit. Not accurate. Not accurate. Let's see, come on. A bunch of level 30 Coughings. Alright, here we go. Thunder Punch does... Thunder Punch is... Ampharos's Thunder Punch is much better than Gyarados' Strength. I'll have to compare their stats sometime because the power difference should be roughly the same. Now we're against a level 32 Weezing. He did have a powerhouse waiting in the back, and we do. To the red, and all he goes for is a measly tackle that'll do about 10 damage. Okay, 9, whatever. And our next Thunder Punch will take out this Weezing. And we will get a buttload of experience, and now we only have 2 left. Another Coughing, probably level 30 again. Of course, he probably has 5 Coughings, level 30, and a level 32 Weezing. A little odd, but, you know, whatever floats your boat. I like diversity, you know. I'd like to have, you know, every Eevee evolution, and you know, maybe a Nidoking, a Nidoqueen, and I don't know, a Tauros or a Kangaskhan, something cool, you know. But sure, have 5 Coughings and a Weezing. You go, man. We stashed the real director in the underground warehouse. It's at the far end of the underground, but I doubt you'll get that far. Receive the basement key. Oh, that's right. That's why this is a little longer than usual. Do I have an escape rope? I do not. He's got 23 health. I'm pretty sure he can survive. We have 8 health left. I'm thinking about using the berry, but I think my best bet is honestly to use the antidote on the poisoning, because I don't think I can make it. Even with the berry, the extra 10, I don't think I'll make it in time. So that really sucked. We're not done yet, though. We're not done yet. We're probably, you know, half an hour plus into the video. But I mean, we're gonna make, if we have to make this a little long, we will, because I just want to get a little bit ahead of the game here. And at the moment, I'm feeling like I really need to avenge our fallen rock from a stupid self-destruct. So we are going to change box. No, we're not, because that's our box. So we're going to deposit rock into the death box and mourn his loss. We're going to mourn his loss. And now we're going to get our ass into the underground. From where? Up here, maybe? There we go. Alright. We're gonna take this on like we've got nothing to lose. Hold it. I saw you, so I tailed you. I don't need you underfoot while I take care of Team Rocket. Wait a second, you beat me before, didn't you? That was just a fluke, but I repay my debts. Totally forgot about this battle. Thought it came at the end of this tunnel, not at the beginning. Shit. Alright, let's see what we're against. I wish I started with Ampharos, but we can deal with this. Icy Wind. Not nearly enough. Confused Ray. I'm going to take a chance here and assume he's going to go for an attack and switch into Grace so I can do a Thunder Punch. He went for the wing attack. Not very effective, you son of a bitch. So I'm going to go for the Thunder Punch. I should outspeed him, and that'll definitely kill him. So there we go. His next choice is Magnemite. I got no problem with this because I can Thunder Punch Magnemite for days. One more of those and he'll be gone. Now he did Thunder Wave me, which is unfortunate. It's unfortunate because that means, yeah, instant 20 attack. Very unfortunate because that means everything's going to outspeed me at this point. Because of the paralyzation. He's going to send out the Haunter. I'm just going to go for the Thunder Punch anyways. Shadow Ball is a decent amount. I'm fully paralyzed, of course. Just for another Shadow Ball. Doing a decent amount. I do get the Thunder Punch off, and it does over half and kills the Haunter in one hit. Cool, cool. He's got a few more left. He's got a Sneasel. Dark Ice type. Fire would be good. Fighting would be good. I'm going to switch into Whitney for this one, just to give Grace a break. Went for the Leer, not a big deal. I'm going to go for the Stomp. Even though I know Rollout would have been the better choice there. But because Stomp has the Stab, I assumed it would be better, and it will be because it took him out. But the real reason I should have kept with Rollout is for this. There's the Quilava. But the Stomp should still do a half decent amount to the Quilava, which it does, so I'm not worried about it. The Flame Wheel will do about probably 20 damage. Yeah, over 20, but no big deal. And this next Stomp will take him out. And we took out a rival with little issue. Had to play safe. Just had to do a few key switches. So he's just wondering why I'm such a better trainer. Well, because of this, we definitely need to go heal up because I'm not risking a bunch of paralyzed, weakened Pokemon for this, you know, just to get ahead. So I suppose I lied when I said the video wasn't going to end, because now we are into, because of that rival battle, we can't really continue at this point, because we had to leave and heal up. So anyways, that's the end of this video, guys. Please like, subscribe, comment, whatever you want to do. And at the end of the next video, we will have either lost or defeated the Radio Tower Rocket Takeover. And at that point, we will look into getting ourselves back to Whirl Islands for the ultimate prize, as what's his name in Pokemon 2000 said. So, anyways, continue watching. I really appreciate all the views and all your comments and criticisms. It really does help. And we will see you next time on Pokemon Silver Nuzlocke Challenge. This is Mitchell, and we'll see you next time. What is going on, guys? We are now back for Pokemon Silver Nuzlocke Challenge. Mitchell is your host once again. At the end of the last episode, unfortunately, I fucked up. No better way to put it. Really, there isn't. yeah, I screwed up big time, and we ended up losing one of our members. We lost Rock, our Pidgeotto, because I got greedy. I wanted a Pidgeot, and I wanted him now, and this is what happens. This is the unfortunate result. So, we are going to continue on. We're going to, you know, like, just pretend it didn't happen, try to forget, you know, not worry about it too much. We did defeat our rival at the end of the last episode, if you didn't watch it, in this basement rocket area. So we're just going to go back there, and we're going to continue fighting off rockets. There we go. I don't care if you're lost, show up here, nothing but a victim. Well, so yeah, we are going to continue through here. We're going to finish this basement little section of the rockets, and then we are going to finish this whole goldenrod thing, hopefully all in this one video. I don't see why we can't. It's 20 to 3 in the morning, and so we'll see how far we can get before I start dozing off recording. And here's the second rocket. Yeah, this won't take long. I don't remember the exact wall pattern thing with the switches. I just want to go forward, beat a few of these rockets for the experience, and continue on. Like a level 23 muck, that's great experience right there. So we're gonna go for a strength, see what we can do. Probably a 2-hit, just because it's a muck, highly defensive. They usually are. Yeah, so one more. Harden, that's not gonna do much. So I'm thinking a Dragon Rage to the face is called for. And I want to reiterate again that muck spray looks pretty cool. So Ryujin grew to level 35, is trying to learn Twister, his only dragon type move. And I'm going to actually give up Bite, even though it is a dark type move in this game. I'm going to give it up. Just because, you know, Dragon Rage right now is still more crucial, being able to do an honest 40. And I know that seems weird to a lot of you. That might not be the best idea, getting rid of a dark type move, knowing that I'm going to have to battle Psychic guys later on. But honestly, this will be a better choice for me to keep Dragon Rage around a little bit longer. In the event of lowering my attack stat, or having a high defensive stat and not being able to do much damage or whatever, for whatever reason, having an even 40 regardless really could come in handy. And here's another rocket, and then we're going to switch after this rocket to a different Pokemon, because we are level 35. There's no way we're going to be able to get Hyper Beam before the Elite Four. I just don't see it happening, so we're kind of stuck with Strength as our main go-to for attack reasons. So let's see what a Dragon Rage for level 24 does. Probably about half. Yep. And he went for the self-destruct. Good thing I can take that with ease. Self-destructing Coughings. And now we have a Muck, who we're going to try out our new Twister move on. Yeah, I knew it wouldn't do very much. So we're just going to use Strength again. Twister's really only real use is going to be against Dragon types. That's really the only reason I got it. For some coverage, I probably could have kept Bite, knowing I have Icy Wind over Twister, really. But, you know. It is what it is. So now we're going to start hitting some switches here. And I'm going to switch my Pokemon up to Whitney. We'll let Whitney have a bit of fun. They disregard it before they finish. This must be a burglar. And it is. It's a burglar with 2 Pokemon, probably fire types. Yeah, we got a Growlithe at level 26 against Whitney. Whitney's just gonna start rolling out. And now that we take an Ember to the face and it does nothing, the next rollout will kill the... Regardless, it's going to be a ×3 rollout. Doesn't matter what it is. Yeah, a coughing, don't matter. Yep, 1 hit, no problem. So that's pretty cool. And we defeat the burglar Eddie. So now I guess we'll have to turn on Switch 2, see what that does. Nothing really. How about Switch 1? Okay. Another burglar to fight. I don't know about what's in here for items. I don't really care. There's probably nothing I really need at this point. I mean, there's an item up there I'll grab. So we're gonna go for the Stomp. And that nearly does enough, but the coughing flinches anyways, so not a big deal. And there we go, getting a nice little chunk of experience. Sent out a Magmar. Still, we'll just go for the Stomp. Probably more than half. Almost enough to kill. And then the Smog will only suck if I get poisoned. And I don't, because I believe Smog still has a small chance to poison. And we go to level 35, that's pretty cool. And we have 1 left. That's another coughing. So another double Stomp. We'll take out this coughing and then we can move on, grab that item, see what we get. Sludge. Which does, it's alright. Tiny little bit of damage there. And now we took out the coughing, gained ourselves 561 experience, and there goes that burglar. So there is 1 more item over there, I believe, but I'm not overly concerned about it. I got a full heal. That's pretty cool. Are you lost? No, that can't be. You don't have that scared look. Give you something to be scared about. We're gonna fight this rocket off, and we'll hit that switch just to see what it does. It could open up the other door for the other item, for all I know. So it's a Gloom. Well, Stomp will do a... Stomp, it's universal. That thing will do over half. Actually, I took it out 1 hit, probably because of the critical. I don't think Stomp has enough power. And it's another Gloom, so we'll probably find out. And Stomp does... Yeah, so it does take the... Of course, the Sleep Powder doesn't hit. We got lucky there. And we can take out that other rocket pretty easily. So now that we've got a level 35 Whitney, we'll switch again. And we will switch to Gibbs. And what's this do now? I assume that just opened this. More rockets down here in the underground. Not going any farther. And this is underneath the radio tower, I believe. It's the basement level. So here comes Eradicate. But we got Gibbs with Surf. Of course, Quick Attack is going to go first with its priority. Do 11 damage, but our Surf should do well over half, if not kill him. Let's see how much does this. Red line. We'll go for a double slap. I know that's enough. Not to waste any PP on the Surf. And this time it's a Golbat. So we'll go for the Surf. And defensive wise, well, it's be special defense. Sorry, still not enough to take him out. So because of that, we will go for another surf because it's still in the mid yellow there. Double slap's honestly garbage. So, but we got a really good amount of experience for that. So we're almost level 35. That's pretty cool. And we'll just move on here a little bit. Grab this item. What is it? A max ether. Nothing wrong with that. And there's another rocket. I remember you. You found us at the hideout. That's the Hyuk guy. The guy who laughs really damn weird. 2 Pokemon this time. It's a Griever at level 26. So my surf will do 2 surfs. We'll definitely take it out. Maybe from 1. Let's see. I'm thinking 1. Especially defensive as hell by the looks of it. Of course he goes for the minimize. But I hit it anyways, so no big deal. And then we got the surf. And we grow to our level, so that's pretty good. Just trying to learn Body Slam. Yes, we are totally getting rid of Double Slap for Body Slam. And now we're fighting a Weezing, so we're gonna test out our new Body Slam, which does a decent amount. Sludge is gonna probably poison us, knowing me. No, good. So now we're gonna compare the difference. Now, of course, this is also dependent on how defensive or specially defensive the Weezing is. And by the looks of it, the Weezing was more defensive than anything, because my attack and special attack stat, they're pretty close, I would think. So we're going to continue on here. Here's another rocket, and there's the director. Followed by an item. We'll have to find out what that item is after we kick the shit out of this rocket here with his measly ass coughings. So we're going to try a Body Slam. And that does a decent amount. And paralyzed, of course. Good chance to paralyze. Went for the smoke screen. It did not connect, so my next Body Slam is going to hit. And there goes the coughing. And now we have one more to deal with. It is another coughing. I'm just going to keep on clicking the Body Slam. It's definitely enough, and we got lucky with the para-hacks twice, but it's not really going to matter because it just doesn't. I mean, fully paralyzed, that's great, but it doesn't really matter at this point. I win. So the Rocket Grunt was defeated. And now I can walk over here, grab this item, which is TM35, which is... That's a good question, what is that? 35 is Sleep Talk. That might not be a bad idea to teach a rest Sleep Talk. You came to rescue me, Radio Tower. And now I got the card key, so I can go back to the tower. Please save the radio tower nationwide, blah blah blah. Yeah, I'll do just that. So now we can go up here. And here's the amulet coin. I forget how to move that stuff, but anyways. So we're gonna go to the 3rd floor, because that's where he said was the card key. Door. Oh wait, this is, of course. I kept thinking that this was the radio tower, it's the department store. I'm completely messed up then. Well, I guess I don't remember gold and silver as well as I thought. But that's okay. we're just gonna continue on here right now. Let's see where we can get to. Second floor. And we've already defeated all the rockets, so no big deal. And here we go, the third floor. Now we'll battle this rocket, go up to the fourth floor. Battle the rocket there, I'm sure there is one. And we will take back the radio tower. Now it's Gibbs versus Eradicate. Here we go, we're gonna go for the Surf. And it is enough to one-shot the Eradicate. That's pretty cool. Come on, another level 24 Eradicate. It's a coughing level 26. We're gonna just hit the Surf again. See how that does. And it is enough to take, oh, jeez. Special attack's doing pretty well. Let's see. Special attack 56, attack 64. So really, I mean it is stab, but body slam should actually be doing more. Alright, so here we go. Let's switch over to Whitney again here. Battle this rocket right here. And of course the other one. It's a rocket executive with only the one Pokemon, no big deal then. Level 36. Pretty high up there. Nothing to my rollout. Super effective. 2 more will definitely take him out, so I'm not worried. Wing attack does a fair amount, but the rollout's going to really cripple this thing. The reason I didn't go for Stomp for the flinch possibility was because the damage is now doubled. Rollout's just going to easily take this thing out. Rather than going through the whole Stomp thing, which could have been a 2-hit, potentially, but in the end the rollout does the same thing. And now we battle this one, who's a female rocket by the looks of it. Yes it is, and she's got 4 Pokemon that I am just going to stomp to death. Because I know I'm going to start one-shotting these things with Stomp. Getting measly amounts of experience because there's 4 of them. Here we have an Oddish. It's also going to be taken out. And what else we got? Another Ekans, level 21 again, yep. Another Stomp, and the last one's probably another Oddish. Ekans, Oddish, Ekans, and a Gloom. Okay, so this one might not one-shot. It could, but it probably won't. No, it didn't. Went for the Stun Spore, got the Stun Spore. It's kind of annoying, that means I'm going to go last. Taking acid to the face, doesn't do very much. We don't get paralyzed, so the Stomp takes out the Gloom, and that's the end of that. We get ourselves a level 36, so now Whitney's all tank and shit. And, yeah, so her cute Pokemon are now useless, I guess, as she says. We're going to switch over to Ryujin here. Actually, I'm going to use Pokemon. I'm going to use Milk Drink. There we go. Get a little bit of HP there. Because we won't be using Whitney anymore. Why do I have to suffer through this? That's Mary. Okay, so what do we got going on here? A couple more rockets on the final floor. Wherever from the hideout of Mahogany Town, I won't lose this time. So this is the one who tried to gang up on me. The Rocket Executive, who has an Arbok now. Level 32. No big deal to me because I have Ryujin. Strength 80, attack power should do a fair amount. Oh yeah. Just shot this thing like it's nothing. Rap's gonna do probably about 6 damage, only 4. But with the Rap damage, it's gonna do about that. Oh, it's gonna do quite a bit. Hell, the Rap damage does more than the actual attack did. So the strength, of course, enough to take out the Arbok. We get 1,000 experience for it, and now we're moving on to a Murkrow. But we're just gonna keep going with the strength. Level 32 Murkrow, which is pretty cool. Strength almost takes out the Murkrow. Now we take a Nightshade to the face. That's really gonna suck. We're gonna go for a Dragon Rage here. Get that easy last little bit of damage off. And now we have one final Pokemon, which is the Vileplume, which we're going to use Icy Wind just to see the damage output, which is pretty substantial. Ah, critical hit. Speed Fell goes for the Absorb. Normal amount of damage, but I think now a Strength is enough to take out this Vileplume, where it's already in the yellow. Oh yeah, no problem there, and we will gain another level. Level 36 for our Gyarados. So the Rocket Executive was defeated. I managed to get this far. You must report to the trainer. We intend to take over this radio station and announce our comeback. That should bring our boss Giovanni back from his solo training. He's training at Mount Mortar because he's a badass. We're going to regain our former glory. Won't allow you to interfere with our plans. I like the fact that after 3 years, Team Rocket was such a big organization that they're not gone, that they still have enough. They're like the Empire from friggin' from Star Wars. They just, you can't just beat the main bad guy and then it's all over when it's an organization that huge. Now we're Houndour against Houndour here against Ryujin. But of course I don't have a water type move because I didn't teach him Surf. But that's okay because strength is more than enough there, but he might have a Houndoom. He's got a Coughing. He's going to take a strength to the face. And that does over half. We're going to take a Sludge. How much that do? 28. But we don't get poisoned, so I'm not worried. Take the strength. It's the last Pokemon. It is the Houndoom. And I'm a little worried, so I am going to switch into I'm going to switch into Grace here. Full health and all that, just because it is the same level. Could be a little dangerous. Goes for the feint attack, which does a decent amount. I'm going to go for the Thunder Punch. The Houndoom is faster than me, which I shouldn't be surprised at. But he only has Ember, so I'm not too worried. Thunder Punch does over half. One more should be enough, regardless of what he does. The Houndoom uses Ember, 48, and now my Thunder Punch will take it out, so we played it a little safe there, but, better safe than sorry. And now we have defeated the last Rocket Executive. How could this be? Our dream come to naught. I wasn't up to the task after all. Like Giovanni did before me, I will disband Team Rocket here today. Farewell. So it's been disbanded a second time in 3 years. Greater sights. No, so much. Please take this. We got the Silver Wing. So now we can officially, you all know what's coming next. During the teardown, we found that at the top. I heard that the giant Pokemon used to fly over going around in the past. So now we officially are done the rocket side of things, and now we can go after Lugia. We can officially go after Lugia, I believe. Do we need Waterfall? Do we need Waterfall? I completely forget if we need that or not. think you only need waterfall to get out. I don't think you need waterfall to get there. Alright, so now officially our Pokemon are fully healed. We do have a repel. Man. This means we do have to teach the useless move of Whirlpool to one of our water Pokemon, unfortunately. But it will be worth it. It will be worth it. I'm going to teach Whirlpool to Gibbs here. And I'm going to get rid of Rain Dance to learn Whirlpool. And now, of course, we do not have Fly anymore. And I don't think, without being a Crobat, I don't think our buddy here can learn Fly. Our Golbat, no. So we are going to have to go all the way. We're going to have to do some walking now. Kind of unfortunate. Let's see if I can't use the bike to make this a little faster. It really is unfortunate that we don't have a flyer anymore. So here we go on our fun little bike cruise to go and potentially catch the legendary Pokemon. It'd be crazy if we did. It really would. It would be nuts if we actually managed to catch Lugia after all this, because that would be such a huge boon at this point to get ourselves. I mean, in a Nuzlocke to have a legendary is just. That's insane, you know, it's not supposed to happen. I mean, my rule dictates you can use them if they're the first Pokemon on the route that you run into. So, you know, like, because the likelihood of being able to do that is so, it's nearly impossible. Like, it's such a low chance. So, this way with this one repel, it is possible, and I want to see if I can do it. You know, the likelihood that this is a terrible idea and I end up dying because of it is quite likely. You know, because when you stop to consider it, Lugia is going to be strong as hell, level 40, stronger than any of my guys, and I'm going to go in there trying to catch this thing that can Arrow Blast my team, who can I don't know what else. Alright, that is insane. We run into a Tauros at this point. A Tauros would have been an awesome find in this grass, actually. That would have actually been crazily cool to get a Tauros, but we didn't. So, anyways, what was I talking about? Yeah, Lugia. Can Arrow Blast? I don't even know what else it has. I really don't know. It might be a totally bad idea. I don't know. I really don't. And it's probably gonna end up wasting me a lot of items. But we're gonna try it. We're gonna try to do this. So here we go. Down to the Whirl Islands. And for those of you who remember my grind, we have been here before. And there's our old friend Tentacruel, who is the reason we have our high level guys that they are now. And of course the strength will be enough to take out a level 20. But we get a good amount of experience for that. Now, which one is it? Which cave is it? I'm not gonna lie, I did look up on a map for this, just to make sure if I could potentially do it. And I think it is possible. I think it is, anyways. I did look up on my, I think it was the Crystal Guide, the actual map for this, just to see if it was actually possible. Which, like, obviously you can't really see the steps, but I did look, and it seems to me like it is highly, it's very easily possible. Yeah, because what I'm just looking at it just now is the main map here, just so we have a sense of direction. Yes, because we need to get to there. And to get to there, we need to get where? How do we get? I'm so confused. Okay, there's L. Now there's that. There's the M. And maybe we do need waterfall. This might be a bad idea. Maybe not. Now, of course, I could wait and try to battle this thing once I get the Master Ball, but I was hoping to use it against Claire. So I need to go there instead. I need to get there. So how do I get there? F leads me to there. I need to go to the northeast entrance. So that's where we're gonna go. Yeah, I could do this because I am eligible to use the Master Ball. I am eligible to use the Master Ball when I get it. I don't think I dictated that I can't. Just like with the Kerp Pokeballs, you're totally eligible to use it. And there's Kenji the Black Belt saying, how are your Pokemon doing? Managed to beat a tough Graveler, makes Pokemon stronger. So, now that I think about it, this might not be a good idea, because I can easily get myself a Lugia at this point, if I get the Master Ball. Now that I'm here, I really don't know what I want to do about this, because this is such a tough choice, because I don't want to lose against Claire, thinking I could have had a Lugia that would have made it easy. You know what? I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna hope that I can do Claire without Lugia, and then I mean, I can always come back, and if I was wrong, once I double check the rules and make sure I put nothing in there about not using a Master Ball, or a stipulation about the rules saying only Pokeballs found here with the card as an exception rule, you know, I'll just make sure that I allow it, because I believe I used my Master Ball in the Pokemon Yellow Nuzlocke as well. I'm really sorry for wasting your time, guys. As I said, it's 3:15 in the morning. I'm tired. I'm not really thinking as straight as I should be, unfortunately. So we're just gonna get ourselves back to land here, and then get ourselves over to Blackthorn City once again. And the only way to get there, of course, is to go right through the Icefall Cavern again. But I believe the stones stay. once you do the puzzles, so I won't have to redo the puzzle, which is good, because I really didn't want to have to do that if I don't have to. And now our tentacle, level 17, and we're just gonna keep using strength. Yeah, I'm sorry I wasted, wasted the time. I was just so stoked about getting the silver wing, I didn't stop to think about the ease of, if I do reach Lugia in the end, why not just simply, you know, throw a Master Ball at it? If you can reach it, and it's the first Pokemon on the route, why not? There's nothing against in my rules, I don't think, about not doing that. So yeah, I think actually we'll end the video here then. Because it is getting late and I'm making poor judgment calls, and poor judgment calls will get me killed, thinking that I could go catch Lugia with a few Great Balls when I could easily do it, when I know I can do it otherwise. And some people might think this is cheating. I don't think it is. As I said, I'm going to double check my own rules, make sure I'm following all my extra rules beforehand, and I'll know by the start of the next video. So sorry for that little waste of time there, guys, but anyways, please like, subscribe, comment, whatever you want to do. Tell me what you think about the Lugia rule. Should I be allowed to catch it? Should I not? I mean, this is a rule I followed all the way through the Yellow Nuzlocke. This is a rule I've followed all the way till now. But leave me your opinions anyways. I'd like to hear about your guys' thoughts on my standing on this. So anyways, that's enough for now, and we'll see you next time. Till then, keep watching, and stay tuned for Pokemon Silver Nuzlocke part 22, 23. I'm not really sure what we're on, so just stay tuned. Stay tuned for the next one. Anyways, we'll see you.